Hey, everybody.
Hi.
I'm Tina.
I'm Christine.
We're ladies of the Lanai, and we are
not in the Lanai.
We're not in the Lanai.
Mm-mm.
We are actually at
Icy King.
And we're continuing our taste test journey. This has been on both of our lists for a while.
Yeah, and a lot of our listeners have encouraged us to do this, a pizza tasting in and around the villages, because we both sort of opined that the pizza is just so-so, and a lot of other people agree.
Right.
So we are.
There's been a lot of talk about Icy King.
Yeah, Icy
It's an
King.
ice cream place.
It's an ice.
And they have pizza, and it's Detroit style deep dish pizza.
Which I guess it's different than Chicago style. I guess. Well, let's take a look at it. It is a little different than I was expecting. I mean, this does look a little bit
and
like...
we got an 8-corner. It's called an 8-corner.
Yeah, so like every side of it has an edge, or a crust, if you will. And it does look a little bit, again, charred, which I like.
Should I serve you?
Sure.
So we got a cheese pizza. Thank you.
And that's what we've been doing. We've been getting plain cheese pizzas wherever we go. They told us it was really hot. So, we've been warned.
We're so excited to
Yeah, we've been warned. So this looks... And now I'm not normally a thick crust pizza lover. I'm a thin crust girl. How about yourself?
Yeah.
Same?
Usually I'm thin, but I like a deep dish.
Let's see. We've heard a lot about it. Let's see. That's good. Really good.
I like it. I need to do a crusty part.
Yeah,
I did it inside.
I like it because you can pick it up and it doesn't flop around because of the edges. And I do like the charred edges.
I love the edges.
But it's not burnt like the bottom. It's perfect. It's just these edges, these like cheesy little edges.
I have to say, it does not disappoint. The edges are yummy. It's not too saucy. It's cheesy.
You did say about the Brooklyn pizza that was very, very saucy, and so the pizza just kind of flopped, but it's very sauce forward. This is very more balanced, right? But you gotta like a bready, doughy pizza because it is like a lot of dough.
Yeah, and then also I like the cheese part. That it's a little crusty, whatever you want to call it.
Well done, maybe.
I like the cheese.
Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F.
A+ for me.
A+ for you. Not A+ for me.
But you're not a deep dish, right?
I'm not a deep dish pizza person. So this is to my personal preference. I get like a B+.
I think so.
And
I think if you like deep dish style, it's very good. But I don't know. Like we said, I don't know the difference between Chicago
and Detroit. This is apparently Detroit deep dish. I don't know the difference.
If you want to leave us a comment,
let us know so we can get educated and our listeners can understand a little more. Price-wise, this was the 8-corner pizza.
Yeah.
So it's 8 pieces, and all 8 of them have corners, so they all have that burnt little edge. And it was $18.09. It's definitely a lot more than what we got at the other 2 restaurants for $15 or $16. Then this is definitely a lot more. So probably value-wise, it's probably because you could eat. I mean, this is good for
a few people.
Not way more than 2. The others were good for 2 people. This is good for at least 3 or 4, depending on how hungry you are. And they also have the main gig here is also the ice cream, I guess. Well, they have wraps and hot dogs and.
We met the owner and his father. The owner, what was his name?
Jonathan?
Jonathan. He's only 23.
23 years old.
Was it 23? Yeah.
23 years old. I'm going to put some red pepper on mine.
And Christine was happy there's red pepper on the table.
I was happy there's red pepper on the table because they didn't have that everywhere. Yeah, I like red pepper on my pizza. Yeah, he's 23 years old. We're going to get the story behind that one. Mm-hmm. We'll do another video maybe with...
Yeah, we're hoping. We may have a few minutes to chit-chat.
Yeah.
But the other thing, when you come here, like, I drove by it before one time looking, and I thought it was a gas station. So it kind of looks like a gas station.
Totally looks like a gas station.
But it's not.
So it's on...
And it has a drive-through, right?
Yeah, drive-through is... We're inside. It's sort of looks like it's really super, super casual. As you can see, there's pictures on the walls. There's, big ice cream thing, big ice cream case. But there's tablecloths on the tables. They look like card tables with table. Very, very casual.
Yes.
But the food is really good. Okay. I mean, this is good quality stuff.
I think that's it for Icy King, right?
That's it for Icy King.
Right.
Yes. We're going to try and do one more a little later tonight. And you'll see it next.
Okay. Thanks.
Bye.
All right, we're back. And we're here with actually the owner of Icy King, Jonathan.
Yep.
And believe it or not, he's only 23?
23, yeah.
23 years old. And so how did you decide to do all of this? How did this come about?
So the story behind it all, I was a COVID graduate in 2020, but I had a D2 basketball scholarship.
Oh, wow.
So I was going for a business degree in college anyway, so it was all just a God thing for me.
Wow.
So after that, it was like redshirted. You're going to get redshirted, but we didn't know when COVID was going to end then. So me and my dad talked about it, and we're like, yeah, let's just go open up a business. So he said, I'll back you.
And why did you decide here? And why did you decide pizza?
We started...
I'm going to let you try that.
Oh, Dad's coming in. With a smoothie.
We gotta scoot down.
Dad, why don't you stand behind your son for just for a second? Just scoot. This is Jonathan's dad.
Hi there,
Joe, and he just brought us over a smoothie to try.
Yummy.
Or for his son. Yep. All right.
Okay.
So,
That's enough for me.
That's enough for now. He does exist. So you were just telling us how you decided, since you were redshirted, and that just leave college basically and start a business.
So why here?
We searched the whole state of Florida. We drove all the way down.
Are you kidding?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
We drove all the way down the state of Florida, all the way to the Panhandle.
Oh wow.
And we live 30 minutes away. We live in the Villages. And so,
you do?
Yep.
You live in the village?
Are you in middle? Oh, you.
By the old high school.
Okay.
Up north. Yeah.
So over there.
Have some more.
But we drove up and down the whole state of Florida. And then this location, my dad was actually driving by. I don't know why, but he somehow drove down here. And he called me. He was like, hey, Jonathan, come look at this building. So I drove up here and we looked around the whole building. And then we ended up calling in and we got in. And
so it was open at the time and they were looking to sell, or it was just totally closed?
No, totally closed down. It was closed down for about 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Building. And then we came in and renovated the whole inside and got it going.
And so, did you have a background in pizza? Like, how did you do pizza?
No.
Why Detroit? Why Detroit?
Yeah, how did you stumble upon this pizza recipe?
So we used to live in Michigan, so we missed the whole Detroit style deep dish pizza and the coney dogs. So we brought those in, knowing that we love that and that other people were going to enjoy it too.
We have an important question because we were just asking each other, what's the difference between Chicago deep dish and Detroit?
So I know the Detroit style deep dish has the cheese crust that you guys had.
Yeah, that was yummy.
So that's not burnt; it's a cheese crust.
So there's cheese in the crust?
Yeah. So
in part of the dough?
No.
Or just on the edges?
Back part on the edge where it's black, that's cheese. That's not.
That's not bread.
That's not bread.
That's not bread.
Cheese.
So, we could show it to everybody again. That's the pizza. So this part is cheese, not bread. And that's why it's that crispy, crunchy, more flavorful crust.
People look at it and they think that it's burnt.
No, I don't think it's burnt.
So when they look at it, they're like, oh, that's not eye appealing. Because food to everybody is eye appealing. But when they come in and try it, then they're like, oh, okay, this is different than what we were
And I think people who are connoisseurs of pizza probably know what the deal is.
Yep.
Well, I like my pizza a little charred anyway, so I'm happy to have that extra education. Yeah.
So we have a lot of people from New York and Chicago and Detroit all come up here and have the pizza, and everyone's been raving about it. I don't know if you guys saw the Facebook post on all the word of mouth. but it's been going around, so we've been getting super busy.
My friends have been talking about it, so we were like, we have to come.
Yep.
We have to come and see. And so you do it in the corners, and then you also do a round, right?
Yeah, we do a hand toss around pizza too.
Yeah, so we were going to get the 4 corners, but Dad convinced us to get the 8 corners.
Yep.
So that we'd have 8 pieces of pizza that have that crusty,
Right.
charred, cheesy edge on like all of our pieces. And
Also, so Christine could take some home to
yeah, I'm
Paul.
going to take some home to Paul.
Spread the love a little bit.
Yeah. So do you find that it's mostly people from the Chicagoland, Detroit land that come,
No,
or
we have a lot of new people come in and try it
New
too.
people.
And it's very surprising how much they love it. So,
And you have a drive-through. I loved it.
I loved it too.
Okay.
I'm not a deep dish fan, so I liked it really much. I love the flavor.
Okay.
Where'd you get the recipe? Like
We made it.
You just
So-
made
Oh
it.
my
up.
God.
So, yeah, we had someone helping us for a little bit, but then it wasn't where we wanted it. So we ended up tweaking it a little more and kept going and tweaking it. And then
Good for you.
I like it.
after about 5 months of working on the recipe, we were handing out pizza like crazy for free in the beginning. And then we finally figured it out. and
Missed
got
that
it.
one. No.
Oh yeah, how did we miss
No,
that,
actually, we
Tina?
didn't want it. That's where you want it from.
Very
No,
funny.
I love the crusty edges. I like that it's crispy all around the side. I like underneath. It's also crusty.
but it's not burnt underneath.
Yes.
It's just
But it's just it has
Yeah.
a crispness.
crispy. It's
Yes.
crispy, but not burnt like the edges are.
And then you also have ice cream too. Is there anything special about your ice cream? or just-
Hershey's. It's Hershey's ice cream. So it's made in Pennsylvania. And we get it shipped down here.
And did you come up with the name Icy King?
Yes,
And why'd you choose Icy King?
that was another God thing for us. So I couldn't think of a name to save my life. It was, for some reason, a name just wasn't popping up in my head. And so when we were driving up and down the state of Florida, my dad was like, you really need to come up with a name soon, because he knew that we were going to open up a store and it was going to go. So
Icy King Pizza. How does that go?
So Icy King originally was the smoothies, the ice creams, and then the wraps and the milkshakes and all that stuff. So it was based off all the icy things.
Yes.
But then we brought the pizza in 5 months ago.
Oh.
So now it's-
So the pizza was an afterthought.
Yep. Now it's incorporated with the name.
So
Nice.
do your little icon, your mascot,
got it
yes,
right
here
here.
is it's a koala bear
Yep.
with ice cream and icy. Is he
Yep.
gonna get a pizza in there somehow?
Yeah, you're gonna get a pizza. I got more shirts. This is just one of the shirts that I
And
have.
I noticed you have a Golden Scoop Award too.
Yes, that was from Hershey's. We were the most seller
Wow.
in our area.
What's the bestseller flavors?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that too.
Cappuccino Crunch, and then of course your classics, vanilla chocolate strawberry. For the kids, it was the Superman and the little blue panda.
Oh.
And for the adults, it was the cappuccino crunch and the green mint chip.
Oh.
And what's your bestseller pizza? Toppings.
The deep dish.
Topping wise, the meat lovers are just a plain old cheese and pepperoni.
All right. Great. Well, are you glad that you did? See, we were just talking about this earlier, that you don't have to have a college degree. I mean, we're taking a little tangent here, but in order to make it, like entrepreneurial.
We love our entrepreneurs.
We love our
So
They're
entrepreneurs.
hustlers.
My dad was my biggest support, and he has all the knowledge that helped me through this whole
What's his
this whole
background?
process. He is a project manager. That's his background. And then he used to own pet food stores and all
Oh,
that.
wow. Okay.
So a restaurant was new for him too. But I knew
Wow.
that he knew the concept of
So when did it
money.
open? When did you guys open?
November 1st of 2022.
Okay.
So 2 years, because we're 2 years in.
All right. Very good. Well, we highly recommend that
Yes.
you come here.
I would say run,
support
don't
this
walk.
fabulous young man.
Thank you guys.
And
great.
yeah, and we're off to another adventure. And thanks so much for having us. This pizza's
Yeah.
fabulous.
Thank you
Thank
guys
you.
for coming in.
Yeah.
Wishing you a lot of success.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye.
Taller than me.
Uh-oh. I didn't do a test.
Do you want to test first?
Yes, we'll test
Okay,
to
hurry
make
up
sure.
because I'm wanting to eat the pizza.
Okay. I'm on because it looks really, really, really good.
But I like it hot.